Hey, what's up, guys? Dale Valor here for Modern Valor Dating. Who is Modern Valor Dating? Who am I? Well, these are all questions that I'm about to answer right now. Let's go. All right, so Modern Valor Dating, MVD. So we are a company that's got a tagline that says bravery, courage, dating, relationships. So when I think of valor, I think of bravery, I think of courage in the face of adversity. I think of somebody who comes to battle and maybe they're intimidated, maybe they're scared a little bit, and they're just afraid to go up against any adversity whatsoever. Well, those people that come to us for help, what we're trying to instill in them is, yeah, you might be scared and you might be terrified even to go into the field and to talk to attractive girls and try to bring a girl home or get a relationship, or you just don't think that you make the cut. Who's gonna like you, right? And that's the mentality that a lot of guys have. And that's the kind of guys that I want to talk to. That's the kind of guys that I want to have a part in their life, showing them why they have value, why they can go out there, how they can go out there, what they can do when they get out there. Where are they going to do it? I will show them how. And see, the thing is that when it comes down to valor, all right, bravery in the face of adversity, courage in the face of adversity. Just because you face adversity doesn't mean that you won't necessarily be scared. Just because you get into the heat of battle doesn't mean that you won't be nervous or anxious. In likelihood, you still will, or at least on some level. It might diminish some over time, and it probably will diminish some over time, but it might not go away completely. But the thing is that you're doing it in the face of adversity. You're still doing it. You're still getting out there. You're still putting your best foot forward, getting out there and using competence over confidence. You're going out into the field and doing what it takes to get the job done. And you might be scared and you might not know what to do until you do know what to do. Then you can go out there and make some things happen for yourself. That is bravery in the face of bravery in the face of adversity. That's courage in the heat of battle. Even though you're scared, you have the training and the wherewithal and the knowledge and the competence to take with you to help accomplish your goals. Now, dating, all right, like I said, the tagline is bravery, courage, dating, relationships. So dating, what does that look like to you? What's your goals as far as dating? You're a single guy. I mean, I'm assuming if you're watching this video. Maybe you're not. I don't know. But nonetheless, what does dating look like to you? Now, if you're like most guys, what you're doing is you're going with the first girl that comes down the pipe that shows you some interest. That's what most guys do, okay? They don't have abundance. They don't have choice. They don't have a screening system. So what ends up happening is these guys get into these relationships that may be long-term relationships with somebody they're not even compatible with. But they just keep pushing forward because who else is going to like me? Who else will be with me? If I don't have her, who I don't get along with, then I have no one. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to instill in you the attitude of abundance, that you should have choice, that you should have a screening process, that you should be able to go out there and date 3 or 4 women at a time, or however many you see fit, or as few as you see fit. But at the end of the day, you should be the one that's making the choice for you, not the just whatever comes along and you just grab a hold of it. that is by no means a successful way to date. So what I want to do is I want to show you how you can have abundance in your life, how you can have choice, how to have a screening system. So is that the girls that you do date and potentially want to carry over into a relationship, you're able to make that choice for yourself. Because as a man, you're on a path, okay? You're on a path through the course of your life, and you should be on your own path. Either way, you're going to be on a path. You're either going to be on your path or somebody else's path. Either way, you're on a path. I would advise that you be on your own path. Make your own decisions. And with those decisions come consequences. And the consequences of some of those decisions are who you bring along on that path with you. Now, if it's just some random girl that showed you some interest and, but who else is there? So I guess she's the lucky girl. Then, is that really somebody that you want to bring down your path, or you're just doing it out of necessity? I would argue the smarter move would be take somebody that can actually help you get down your path. Have somebody that's that complements you, that isn't a liability, somebody that's an asset for you to get down your path and accomplish the things that you want to accomplish. The next step that I want to talk about is relationships. That's one thing in the pickup community that I think really gets glossed over. A lot of guys teach you how to get a girl, how to approach a girl, how to, get her in the sack, how to, have women in your life and all that kind of thing, but they don't carry it over to, well, what if you actually want a relationship? Then what? It just ends with, all right, I got her home, she's in my bed. All right, good work. And there's something to be said for that, okay? There's something to be said. I'm not knocking that if that's what you want. If you want to be the guy that picks up a girl every weekend, so be it. I'm for it. Ultimately, it's up to you what you want. But I'm saying if you're the person that does want a relationship and you want to screen for the right relationship, wouldn't that be the right way about, going about it? Screening? Who makes sense for you? And going down that path that I was talking about earlier, I'll be honest with you guys, man. I've been married for almost 20 years, okay? Now, I still go out and game. Me and my wife, we have an open relationship, and, it is what it is, and, I'm not going to go into all the specifics of that, but, I'm still very active in going out and doing game and attracting women into my life, okay? Now, the thing is that that's a decision that I came to on my own. I made that decision myself because it was my path and it makes sense for me. That path isn't for everybody. Most people, I'm speaking generally, most people are monogamous people. Most people want to have a girlfriend and most girls want to have a boyfriend, all right? That's by and large pretty standard operating procedure. So if you're one of those people and you want to get the right girl, not just get the girl, but get the right girl, that's something that I want to talk about. That's something that I want to be able to communicate to you how to do that. But it all starts with, what do you want? Be honest with yourself. Be 100% honest. You have nobody to impress. You're the one that has to, go to bed and wake up every single day being you. You're the one that has to do that. So when you look in the mirror, are you honest with yourself? Do you even know what you want? If you don't know what you want, I would argue probably date a few people and figure it out. See what you like, what you don't like. If you do know what you want, admit it. If you want to have a harem of women, cool. If that's what you want, then let's work towards that. If you want to be married for 60 years to the same girl and, die of old age together, fine. Let's do that. But at the end of the day, it's It starts and ends with you and what you want, and do you know how to screen for what it is that you want? These are some concepts that I think get really glossed over in the pickup community. So let me work with you on that. Let's talk about that. I have the comment section open. You can direct message me. If you're having a hard time figuring out what it is that you want, or if you know what you want and you're having a hard time arriving at what it is that you want, let's talk about it. Let's chop it up. You can get at me again. Drop a question in the comment section. Send me a direct message. I'm more than happy to oblige and engage with you and answer your questions. And if you want to see more videos that we're putting out on a consistent basis at Modern Valor Dating, hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification button so you're up to date when we drop new content, new videos, because I would love to play a part in your personal growth, your dating life, your relationship life, any facet that I can help play a part in. That's what I'm here for. So by all means, get at me. All right. So once again, I'm Dale Valor from Modern Valor Dating, bravery, courage, dating, relationships. Salute.